kind of. They have met, actually, a couple of times. So 83 to 17. What is that? Is that like 6 to 1, 7 to 1? But apparently, Sheik has beaten FoCuS at least once. So, let's see. Is this going to be as one-sided? Or, what is this? Nope. There we go. Or it's going to be closer than we think. Bottom left, Sheik in the teal. Top right it is FoCuS. Going for the Blade Master. I was kind of expecting Farseer here. Like, Farseer is all the rage in Europe right now. Farseer expansion. Farseer Farseer 3 Grand Expo, I think, is the norm. Farseer with heavy creeping early on. Into 3 Grand Expo, into TC, into Mass Tier 2. Which has been looking very strong against Undead. I think first popularized in Europe actually by Spyro. And now Cash picked it up as well. Destroyed the opposition in the EGG Masters. With... Who died to that? Juan died to that. Ente died to that. Someone else? Or was it Side? I don't know. Strat is looking really strong right now. But yeah, no. Not played here by FoCuS. He's going good old Blade Master, which will probably be a tier 3 play, 1 base, triple hero. And then look for one good convincing fight, and then Tiny Great Hall, and level up and stuff. Find items. Old meta, kind of. I'm sorry, guys, I totally forgot about, wow, a lot of subs, actually. Nice Nero, thank you very much for the 20 months. He says, B2W love. Schmoosely with the 13 months also says love. Ralphes with the 12 months. Hey Remo, thanks for casting. Good job, like always. Have a great weekend. And Finn591 subbing for the first time. Thank you guys all so very much. And now, let's focus on this game. What's going on? Both players here creeping so far. Going to level 2. That's normal level 2 creep route. This green into this green. Something, by the way, I picked up from Happy's stream is apparently you can creep this green camp into the natural with just DK skeletons. Did you guys know that? When I saw that for the first time, it blew my mind. You have to micro very precisely though, and you have to do it in a specific way, but it is doable. Green into natural, which is level 2, almost level 2.5, plus the big item. However, of course, only works if you're not interfered with. So against Orc, whether it be Blade Master or Shadow Hunter, not exactly reliable, but it is doable. Claws and Circlet, great start for the Blade Master. What's the best item here? Sentry Wards? Replenishment Potion? Meh, okay. For creeping, Lightning Shield can actually be really good. Oh, nice skeleton scouting by Sheik. But the Blade Master patiently waiting until the skeleton's gone, and then it's time to kill the big bad Ogre Magi. Ooh, skeleton's returning though. Side with some pretty outstanding scouting here. But DK is too far away to do anything about this. And the Blade Master gets the Periapt, which is never bad. A bit of tankiness against the late game undead nuke is always appreciated. And the early game here so far, I would certainly favor FoCuS's position. We are pretty even in terms of experience and items, but the aggressive creeping was done by the Orc. He was taking camps away from the opponent's side, whereas FoCuS has plenty of creeps left. He still got this big creep left, he still got this big creep left, whereas those are already gone for Mr. Sheik. At the Merchant, there's another big item to be picked up. This camp is always great for Orcs because there's like not a single bad drop. Against Undead, there's actually not a single bad drop from this camp. Even the Belt, which is usually pretty weak, is decent against Undead, again. Anything that protects you from the nuke. And on the TC, it's pretty nice. Only good drops here, and that is one of the best ones. Boots of Quel'Thalas for the blade. But in the meantime, Sheik gets the marketplace drop. Healing wards. Alright. But especially in fights, very unreliable. Can help with creeping for good healing, but yeah. Certainly got the worst end of the RNG table here. But I like that FoCuS prioritized this camp. He got level 3 from this camp as well. Perfectly. Then the grunts go over to the Shadowhunter. Just outstanding creeping by him. Shadowhunter kept this camp for himself. This is always a camp you love to reserve for your second hero because it's a big consumable. Plus instant level 2. Plus it's so close to your main that's normally safe to take. But yeah, back to this. I like that he prioritized this because there's no bad drops from this camp. Every single one is at least decent.
A player's forces are under attack.
1 of mana steal. That is okay, but not great. And Sheik seems to be taking pretty suboptimal camps. This camp only drops a normal claws plus sentry wards. Or in this case, it was the circlet, I think. So only a tier 2 item, which in the mid game isn't that rewarding. Blade Master checking out the main. Ooh, there's an opening to the Acolytes. Sheik messing up his build in the main. Something that normally never happens to top undeads, which is why top orcs usually never look to punish this, as there's never anything to be had. But sometimes there is. And yeah, this is just Sheik's fault. If he only loses 1 Acolyte here, it's kind of okay, I guess. But it's still gonna be a lot of... yeah, pretty expensive, actually. Oh, creep check over here, though. And the Blade Master certainly isn't up here to protect his army. Good thing, though, that Orc has Speed Scroll, so he gets out of there pretty easy. Another parry apt. For a bit more tankiness. Alright, but not too great. Lich didn't have Nova yet. Wasn't level 2, so... couldn't do too much. Blade Master still seemingly wants to take out more Acolytes. Starting to get a little bit scary over here for FoCuS, though. Tier 3 is done. TC is coming. With that, it's going to be easier here to hold off against this aggression. So far, nothing has died, I think. But this gun's about to die. DK. Coil is getting ready. Oh, the mana steal against the Coil. That was nice. Heal wave. Alright, Blade Master. I don't know. I think he got 1 more Acolyte down here. Yeah, at least 2 had to be remade. So this was pretty expensive, all things considered. Oh, nicely done by the Lich. Waking up the creeps, forcing the ensnare. That's going to be at least 1 grunt killed. And that is going to be level 2 for the Lich. Don't tell me he gets away. Nah. There we go. 1 grunt does die. But now the TC is ready. Now the Orb of Lightning will be ready. We do have ensnare. Kodo coming. And already Berserker transition. So which third hero for Sheik? Is he on the happy train with the Pit Lord? No, he's not. Going more old school for the Dark Ranger. I'm still not sure which hero I prefer. A third. Dark Ranger or Pit Lord? I think they have some interesting power spikes. Like, I think Dark Ranger is better at like 60 supply, level 2, level 3. But if it gets 2 base versus 2 base, and armies become super massive, 70 supply upward, I think Pit Lord's better. At exactly 50 on level 1, I'm not sure who's better, actually. Of course, the massive upside of the Dark Ranger is you always have an answer to the TC. Whereas if you play Pit Lord, once the TC gets level 3, he's gonna be a really big danger. Very hard to deal with. It's taken a while here to take this red camp. FoCuS creeping this with the Blade Masters just so it's a little bit faster. He is soaking up a lot of experience from his other heroes. But without the Blade, this would be taking a long ass time. Helm of Valor. Oh my god, this Blade Master. Plus 32. Oh boy. Plus 33. No invul though. That's a little bit dangerous. That's also an upside of the Dark Ranger. She's much better at facilitating hero kill. Because she can silence the shadow to prevent the heal. And then Coil Nova. But okay, he's going for the invul. He's playing it safe. I like that.
A player's forces are under attack.
One freebie on the Berserker over here. FoCuS is getting ready to set up the expansion. Kind of cool. He has the shop there already, so he can, you know, once there's a fight, utilize clarities and mana pots. But also, once it's done, he can buy the tiny right here, set it up down there. That saves him a bit of time, not having to go for it in the main. The Shadow Hunter, though, dropping really low. Who's, by the way, not level 3. That's usually a big no-no. Lich getting focused, but he has the invul. Where is the frost armor? There it is. Dispelled his own frost armor, actually, with the invul. TC in trouble as well. Long range coil, 70 supply, 70 HP. He survives. Walking back in. What was that? That was just the donation. Healer ward coming up in the back. Is gonna get taken out here in a moment, but decent fight so far. And again, silence on the Shadow Hunter. He must be so careful. Couple of right clicks and a coil, and he's dead. Lich, though, for Sheik is out of mana. No more Nova now to fear from him. Kodobi is getting focused next. Didn't get any Devours off, however. Blade Master, not cursed. Still crazy damage. Haven't seen too many crits yet. There's another one. 122. Good thing for Sheik is it's only level 1 crit, but it seems like the damage is still sufficient for FoCuS here to clean up this fight now. The third hero may have died, but the Blade Master is still swinging and killing. As the TP out will have to be used there by Sheik to make it back to the main. And I'm pretty damn sure that's going to be a tiny Great Hall right away. SH is now level 3, which is what he so desperately needed. And wouldn't you know it? Late game, Orc wins a fight. Time for an expansion. That's the big late game advantage for Orc. The single biggest one, in my opinion. Crystal Ball. Scouting for the expo down here. Not the case. TC gets level 2. That's the aura. Is he really gonna plant the tiny right here or something weird? Science in the TC, but this army is so small. Sheik's got 41 supply, and this is actually a lot less than 41. Seems like a lot of stuff is still stuck in production. Hero kill is the only viable option here to get back into this. This level 4 blade. 240 crit! Level 2 crit. Purge against the Lich. And again, I restate this. Purge really, really shouldn't work against heroes. I'm fine with the balance of this matchup, but Purge working against heroes is ridiculous. Oh, wouldn't you know it? DK's dead. 2 crits. Bye-bye. And the 1-0 for FoCuS. Where were the Banshees, though? Banshees is the late game... Not exactly counter, but the late game way to play against Orc. No Banshees. Looked pretty decent there for Sheik for a while. Finding a way to be aggressive, killing a grunt, slowing down the Shadow Hunter, most importantly. But you have to wall off your base, my dude. And the Blade Master inventory was pretty insane. That's also the nice thing about Northern Isles. Lots of items for the blade to be found, plus a marketplace. So let's go, second map. Concealed Hill. I'm feeling a Farseer. I'm feeling a Farseer here. Sheik returning in his teal and FoCuS in the red. Thank you very much, Alex Berlin, for the 21-month resub. Okay, he's going for barracks. This can still be a Farseer. Still can very well be a Farseer. Honestly, the first time I saw the Farseer play come into the meta against Undead was actually Lin. But he played it a little bit differently than the newer Farseer way. The newer Farseer way is 2 borrowed tech, lots of grunts early, and 3 grunt expansion very early on. Whereas I think Lin played 1 borrowed tech and then tier 2 expansion along with the TC. So the new school way does involve a faster expansion with a later tech. Damn! I was really expecting the Farseer here. Nope. Blade Master it is. Alright. Mighty Nighty, thank you very much for the 8-month resub. DK, of course, for Sheik. Alright, so this wall off is looking better. 1 ziggurat here, and he's got it. Just needs to make sure he walls off behind. In this matchup, I always feel it's in the Undead's best interest, actually, to be aggressive early on. Slow down the Blade, slow down the creeping, because the Blade Master will be able to creep quicker with more grunts out early, whereas the first Fiend takes a long time. Skeletons, of course, can increase the creep speed drastically. And there is a really good creep route on this map for skeletons only. It's this one, into the green, get new rods, into this one. That's all doable with only skeletons. And then you're really close to the green camp, and that's level 3. So, it's actually really, really good for DK creeping. But you also give complete freedom to the Blade Master to creep himself. And if the Blade Master gets to level 3, by the time that the Shadow Hunter comes out, the game becomes much more comfortable for the Orc. Blade Master can roam. Blade Master can force mana out of the Orc, out of the Undead. Blade Master can steal some items and last hits maybe. And Orc can easily creep level 3 Shadow, which is so important. So what's going on? Okay, FoCuS needs a minute. Maybe the wife barged in. She shouldn't be getting too upset at him playing all these online tournaments. This is what he's been doing for years. FoCuS is a workhorse. He basically plays everything that there is to play. And in online competitions is always one of the biggest dangers. Always, always. Didn't he win the last pro qualifier for WGL? Chat, help me out. Who? TH won the open qualifier, but who won the pro qualifier? It was FoCuS or someone else? I think it was FoCuS. FoCuS. FoCuS versus Lin in the final. Okay. FoCuS won, right? Yeah, FoCuS won and underlined his strength currently as one of the best orcs in the world. But then happened Lin versus TH, which was insane shit. If you guys didn't see that, you need to catch up on this. We have that on YouTube. What was the tournament called again? Forgot. That was a really good game. So there we go. Level 2 early on for the DK. No harassment at all, just focusing on his own progress. Instead, it's going to be FoCuS now. Looking to find the opponent. Is he going to go for a second circlet? Doesn't exactly have the gold for that right now. And he finds Sheik here. Grunt was over healing at the fountain. Second Grunt coming in now. And wow, instantly with the Windwalk and the crits coming onto the Fiend. Ensnare is gonna wear off in time. Fiend should be safe, but Fiend is in a bit of trouble. Mana still looking good on both sides. And yeah, it's gonna be about the last hits now. Both these guys want to get level 3 and prevent it for the opponent. Nice grunt usage. Keeps on pressure on this one Fiend. Fiend has to run away. With no Fiend being here, it's a lot harder for the DK to get these last hits. And the Blade Master claims the rest. Really well done here by FoCuS. With proper scouting, positioning, and unit control, he grabs the experience lead. Ooh, if he gets it. He does get it.
A player's forces are under attack.
A parting coil to warn the Blade Master off. Tier 2 about to be reached. Going for the merchant here might be a little bit scary for FoCuS. Couple of right clicks on the grunts, a following and snare, and a grunt could be lost, and you don't want to lose the grunt. Because you want to be able to creep this shadow up as quickly as possible. Tier 3 rush, bestiary, shadow, 3 grunts. This is the standard. Pretty surprised to see this 2 games in a row.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, slaughterhouse cancel. And again, an opening into the back, by the way. That's very annoying. Ideally, you want to have your base built in such a way that the narrow tower protects the slaughterhouse. Not always possible on every map. I'm not sure if it's possible here, to be honest. But yeah, slaughterhouse being delayed, statues being late, that hurts. Whoa, Showdown coming out, creeping the Ogre Lord. So he's gonna do a hex trick here.
A player's forces are under
Hex
attack.
around. Oh, does he have it? Whoa! 4 units surround on the Ogre Lord. It looks easy when you see it like that, but you have to pre-position your units in the right way so that when they move in, they have this square lined up already. That's really nice for FoCuS. What's he gonna get as the item? Oh, Cloak of Flames. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that is so good. Whether it be TC or Blade Master, it's really good. It's gonna burn! It's gonna burn. Arcane Digger, thank you very much for the 23 months. What should I say? Good job, as usual. Keep going. Remo and Neo, thank you very much. So DK is level 3 now. He is pretty strong. Slaughterhouse is finally coming. Oh my god, can the Blade Master cancel this again? 1000 HP. No, it's too late. Is Sheik gonna panic? Sheik's not gonna panic. Creeping this with Lich only and the Fiends isn't that easy though. Showdown taking very small camps here now. This can be sometimes... Oh, and the DK coming in invis. This could be grunt kills, perhaps. With Hex, though, with Ensnare, probably not. Oh, imagine the Blade Master over here. Oh my god. That's definitely a risk by Sheik, dude. Woo! This could be a Blade Master frenzy. Blade Master is not level 3, but if he was level 3, over here... Oh my god. The wet dream. Slippers and the orb now for the blade. Very nice. And ooh, isn't that inventory looking nice now? Oh my god. So, DK. He wants to get the item. Does he go for the last hit as well? This would be really greedy. No, only the item. How quick is FoCuS to react? Reveal a little bit too late. But it's very unusual. Like, normally this invis play is only done in, like, Undead Mirror. So, was still pretty quick reactions. Not quite quick enough, though, to catch the DK. And stealing the greater healing, absolutely good. The only risk you're taking with this play is that the Lich and the Fiend are left by themselves. But if it doesn't get punished by the Blade, it's a great play. Blade now does get level 3. Shadowhunter already did get level 3. Lots of experience from this camp and a big item. Ruined Bracers. Oh my god, these drops. Pretty good. So, what's happening here? Do we have Banshees this time? Seems like no. No third hero yet either for Sheik. And Orc with a back to the fountain. That's always nice. Lich with a good inventory. If he pops the scroll, this is a lot of damage. Despite no third hero. Oh, there we go. Dark Ranger coming in now. And honestly, FoCuS' army at the moment is pretty small. And here comes the Scroll of the Beast. That's big damage. Blade Master coming into the back. Not going for the statues. Instead for the Lich. Coil. Aggressively on the Blade. What? Alright, he thought he could kill the Blade. And use the greater healing as well. But he got stunned. So there was no greater healing. That was a very, very ambitious play. It could have worked out, honestly. It wasn't like a total fail. It wasn't like there was no merit to this. It could have worked out. If he pops the greater healing, this one, a little bit quicker, maybe the following right clicks would kill the Blade. But it's such a risky play, dude. Ooh. And he got punished. Expensive buyback on the Lich, but continuing to creep at least. Right away is Sheik. Supply-wise, we're still pretty even. He's actually not playing Banshees. He's just playing no damage mitigation at all against Orc. Against tier 3 Orc. I don't know, Kev. Is that the way to go? Statue is always the first target, and the TC Stomp. Forgot about the silence, but seems like Sheik had already given up on this game. And FoCuS, the favorite, wins this with 2-0.